Hi there, Gemini. So we're returning for a longer version of your video romantic relationship with this potential Taurus type individual who you consider a muse. How do they feel about you? The first 2 weeks of August. You've got a lot of cards. All right. So I'm kind of like, okay. Wow. Good thing this is a long video. All right. 1. They are pretty infatuated with you. Okay. 2, there's been some type of ghosting in this relationship, potentially because there was a mirroring nature to your relationship, which means you were showing each other your good parts, your bad parts, everything in between. Sometimes that goes really awry. You suffered a tower moment with this person, which means your relationship may not have been built on solid ground fundamentals. And that's why when you mirrored each other, it all blew up into pieces. Now, there are illusions involved. Someone is looking at things through rose-colored glasses, and someone else, maybe you, is reading more, acquiring knowledge, thinking about like, what is the significance of this relationship? This very, very passionate, apparently, obsessive almost, I get that sense here, relationship, but you have close feelings for this person. So I can understand why you're potentially hung up on them and vice versa. All right. Okay, so Spirit, what is Gemini's advice for what to do regarding this relationship that is in need of healing? What is your advice for Gemini? Okay, again, healing comes up. So when Spirit doubles down, this came in the reverse again. When it double downs like that, it's asking you to really go within, especially given that it came in conjunction with the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, I'm speaking to you a little bit more esoterically than usual because you are Gemini. You are mentally, that is what you're known for. So, Hanged Man, it is not a comfortable position, okay? Duh. But the point of it is to see with a greater perspective, a different perspective. Shift your perspective. You are potentially dealing with somebody who is not quite the most ethical, I would say. Knight of Wands is somebody that is truly passionate, and I can see there's an infatuation with you. But they're kind of, that's like the player energy, really. So I don't think that you're the player in this. I think that they are. And I think that you're having a hard time letting go. Letting go. In order for a relationship to be reborn with the same person, it really needs to die. It needs to end in order for there to be healing for both of you apart from each other, so that you can maybe, if it is in both of your best interest, come together again. And if not, you'll both find other partners, honestly. All right, let's get to this deck. All right, Spirit, how can Gemini best heal at this point? Heal from their past. What do you, okay. You can stop communicating with them. That's what this means. 8 of Wands in reverse. You can release 4 of Pentacles in reverse. You can release the past. You must release the past. And you must embrace that. Yes, this may have been, I hate using this word failure, a failed relationship, but all failures are just learning lessons. King of Wands in your advice position is truly telling you to reclaim your seat of power. You are in your most fiery masculine energy possible. If you really want to do what's right for you, you must put yourself first at this point, okay? Embrace your creativity. Again, it's asking you with the Chariot in reverse to please, please, please refrain from, well, refrain from being King of Wands towards this other person. Be King of Wands towards yourself. So go within, start a creative project, work on your other relationships, your friendships, your family dynamics. Work on that. And most of all, work on your relationship with yourself. All right, that's spirit. I just say what the spirit is proclaiming. This is really not this is not me. Okay. Can you tell me, spirit, is this other person, whoever Gemini is dealing with, are they coming towards Gemini in the next 2 weeks? And if so, in what capacity? And yeah, let's just leave it at that. Are they coming towards Gemini? Okay. Wow. Okay, so we have some powerful stuff here. 1, they are trying to release the toxicity that enveloped your relationship in the past. 8 of Swords in reverse and the Devil in reverse means they're trying to get out of their own self-propagated misery, right? And really, 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 whatever codependency you guys had, they really need to work through that, is what they're saying. They're battling their own demons at this point. But the good thing is they're not, that's their intention, right? That's what they're trying to do. They're not being ruled by their inner devils, right? Their fears, their limiting beliefs, their whatever self-sabotaging things led to this tower moment that ended your relationship. But they are not feeling in their power. It's evidenced by the fact that they're actively dealing with their devil energies. The 9 of Pentacles in reverse, this person is not doing well. You don't want them to come towards you, believe me. And again, that's why I think this Knight of Wands in reverse is them and not you. Someone who is feeling 9 of Pentacles in reverse is someone who's feeling not at all powerful, not at all independent. They're really, really struggling. They're struggling to battle their inner devils. Okay? You don't want them coming towards you. Chances are they will not come towards you. And if they do, you know who you're dealing with. You're dealing with someone who is not in their seat of power. And your advice is to be in your seat of power, okay? All right, Spirit. Does Gemini have any new romantic interest or new love coming towards them these next 2 weeks of August? The first 2 weeks of August, Gemini. What do you got to do here? King of Wands. I'm talking to the King of Wands. Okay. No, you do not. All right. So let's just make sure you got the King of Pentacles in reverse. That's a very clear no to me. And also I do intuitively feel that you need to focus on yourself at this point, on rebuilding your home, your life. This is the 4 of Wands upright. Normally that's a card that when I talk about twin flames and really deep connections, actually, maybe I'm wrong because 1 second, you do have the Lovers. This is your card actually, Gemini. This is you. This is you. I see that. Okay. So you are someone who is actually quite the opposite of your ex-person. We're going to call them that. You are 9 of Pentacles. You're independent. You're single. You're sexy and successful. I love saying those S's. Yep. You dealt with a tower moment. I read past history through the back of the deck often. There was some sort of rejection moment in your relationship, but Here's the thing. You have the Lovers, which is, yes, your card, indeed. And you have the Four of Wands. To me, that reflects something potent coming towards you, not in your back history, right? It is a connection where you can build a future home. But the thing is, with King of Pentacles in reverse that also came out, I do feel that at this time, your best interest is to be as King of Wands and creatively driven as possible for your benefit, right? Do not try to be someone else's provider of stability and support for now. Be that for yourself, and soon to follow, maybe within, a month's time, you have the opportunity for new love. So that's it for you guys. Thanks, Gemini.